Okay, I'm here at Santa Teresa in New Mexico. This is the last ride of my Ninja. I'm here to pick up a new F3S Spider. I've had this bike since 2005. I really loved it. It never really gave me any problems. I've given it a crap load of problems. Well, let's see how this goes. And here she is, Spider F3S. My new ride. This ought to be sweet. Of course, this is the before. After my mods on it, cosmetic mostly, you'll see the after. Okay, and here we have, it's official. The Spider is mine. I'm also filming this for the first time with some recording shades that I have. So I'm not really sure how this is going to look by the time I'm done filming it. So can't see the name of the place, but it's Santa Teresa Motorsports. We got completed with all the paperwork signatures. The keys are now mine. The only thing we need to do is the foot pegs. We need the extended rod so it'll fit my foot better. And they're trying to figure out how to put the tags on it now. Pretty, isn't it? And trying to now figure out how to put the temporary tags on the very back of it. Okay, they finally got my temporary plate put on. Now I'm wheeling it around to the front. I'm gonna look at some accessories. I don't think I'm gonna get much today, per se. Put it in neutral. Parking brake on. Seems simple enough. Now let's go in here and see, is there anything I need to buy today? I'm thinking maybe a bike cover, but maybe not, considering I don't have any way to get it unless it packs really small. And this is the inside of Santa Teresa Motorsports. Where did Abdullah go? Oh, I just came from there. Abdullah is the sales manager that dealt with me. Danny is the sales person that dealt with me and the bike. Abdullah is his boss. Nice guys. If they don't know the answer to a question, they typically run around and try and get it for you. Figure I'd do a real quick walk back here. This is the orange one that I saw the first day I was here. Nice. This is a RT Limited. And the color doesn't do it justice online because it looks like a solid orange. If you can see the highlights at the high areas, when the light hits it, it kind of shifts colors. Really nice. Okay, now I'm gonna go find Abdullah. That is really nice. There you go.
What's up, James?
Did you need anything else?
No, I think you're all good. You already signed paperwork. You did PPI.
Oh yeah, and you see the shades, right?
Yeah, I see a camera. There.
Yeah.
And I think we're all good. Yeah, they gave you a gift card already too.
No, where's my gift
They
card?
didn't give you a $400 gift card.
We shafted me already? Already? Now that you got my money, just use me and kick me out. Don't call me in the morning.
Yeah, she'll get that for you right now, James.
Yeah, treat me like you don't have my money yet.
I'll always treat you like that.
I forgot all about it too. I'm glad you said something because I forgot about it.
I made sure to remember. I was like, I wasn't sure if they gave it to you or not.
No.
Yeah, and like I said, it was gonna be $300, but then I told them we have to order the rods and all that, so we gave you an extra $100. Yes, even the rods are only like what, $20, $30, something like that.
It's like $30,
An
and
extra $100 for the
I just hate. I'm just really hoping you don't get the wrong rod because I don't.
So did he tell you he knows exactly what
He said he's still going to figure it out.
Okay. If you want to call him up later on during the week to make sure his name's Ramon, just ask for him.
Well, that won't tell me you got the right rod. The problem is we don't know the length. Yeah. We don't know the rod that's on there now. So to get the rod that's one size longer, it's kind of hard to know that when you don't know the rod that's on there now.
It should tell us on the website like what the default is.
No, it should tell you right there in that shop.
Yeah.
They put it together. Yeah. It has a parts list.
Let's go up front. You should
be able
to make your card over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but they should know. You should know. You should be able to pull it up. What's up, John?
If the man that was walking up behind him was Danny. He went this way. As you heard, they're going to give me a gift card, a $400 gift card, because I missed all the promos because they didn't have the actual. They didn't have the actual bike, so I had to wait.
So Cindy will get that for you as soon as she gets the registration for him.
Okay. Yeah, if push comes to shove, if he orders all 4 rods just to have them for like the same reason why he sold that last one.
Well, it's because we had some in stock for the longest time and nobody ever bought them.
Well, you rushing around, got another person on the hook.
Yeah.
I just also wanted to get you on video. You see the camera?
Oh,
yeah?
Yeah. Hey, that's cool.
So I got Abdullah, so if I get thinking about doing a video of it, so I can send it to my grandson.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Did they put that temp tag and everything?
They finally figured out how to get it in. It took them a little while.
The license plate is going to be...
Well, it just looks like they were worried about screwing it in as self-tapping screws.
Oh,
So,
okay.
of course, you're screwing into someone's brand new plastic, and they didn't seem too keen on, are we sure? Yeah, well, no, I think we're sure. No, let's double check. So I think that's what, so the metal one won't be a problem because they've already drilled the holes now.
So it's already set.
It's already set, everything's
Yeah,
good.
because I looked at it, I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to see whether they have the cover for it.
Oh, okay.
Because if I got a gift card, might as well see if I can
$100 right?
Yeah, get me a cover.
Hey, but was it worth the wait? You think so?
No,
No?
I'm never going to say yes.
Who's going to be ordering that rod?
You guys.
Okay. Now go ahead and get this over to Abdullah.
My other question was, do y'all have the bike covers for that? And I got $400 to spend. And there's a couple of things, if I can walk out of here with, I'll be happy. And if you ain't got it, I'm going to walk out here with somebody else's stuff, and I'm going to be very happy because y'all ain't never going to catch it.
Fine by me. It's been one of those days.
What kind of operation we running here? Can't even spend money when you want to spend money.
Right?
By chance, and this is probably like the smallest thing, do you have the covers that go on these that have the keyhole? God damn.
I think we might. No, not even. Because they have some that, well, the cover that goes here.
Yeah, I got that cover, but I need something with a keyhole, otherwise, who makes a key without a keyhole? I know there's a cover that goes on the back end that has a keyhole in it. I thought it was all part of the key. And if you don't have it, then that means you have to get it offline, because I know I've seen it. I don't know if you can hear me now. Test, test, test. I'm about to leave on my new F3 Spider. And see how well the mic works while I'm moving. Okay. Gotta put your foot on the brake. Hit the mode button. I'm in econo mode. Basically, all the training wheels are on. All the safety limits are engaged. I guess this would be standard mode, everything going along normally. And this is sports mode. The traction control is off. So you can get a little wild, you can get a little crazy, you can get very stupid. I'm going to go with mine on for now. You can see it here in the dash. And that's off. And then that's sport, and letting you know the traction control is off. And start her up. Now I'm really going to have to get used to how you put it in reverse. Basically, I hold down the R button and back thing it into reverse. And you hear how hard that hits. And then you just back it out. Oh, parking brake, which is right there. And then you shift, and you can see it's in first gear. You only shift up, you don't shift down. You can shift down, but it'll shift down by itself. All right. First thing I'm going to do is go to a gas station. I like to track my mileage before the instrument panel will do it, but I like to do it on paper, so I need a full tank of gas to go ahead and do that. Beautiful day for a ride. As you can see, it's recommending that I upshift, so I kind of noticed that now. Kind of nice. And you see it's downshifting by itself. That's my miles to empty, 102. That's the miles on the bike, 1.7. It had 0.3 when I picked it up. Right now I'm shifting off of instinct. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm used to my motorcycle. I'm not sure how much this is like it. I'm not as smooth on the steering as I should be, so I'm kind of jerking it. But that's really on me. I almost feel like I should have a dampener on the steering. It seems really, if I sneeze, the wheels move. Shifting is very loud. And I guess one of the things we're going to have to do, of course, is set up the panel, because the time is off. Minor stuff. And I definitely got to adjust the mirrors because they're off. But I'll do those here when I fuel up. Okay. Okay.
We give stuff away all the time because it's fun. Thank you for stopping by, and we hope to see you again soon.
Second stupid thing I've done, overfill the tank. At this rate, I should be wrecked by midnight. Yeah, miles to empty, shot up to 185. Basically starting out at 3 miles. I will write that down when I get home. Park and brake off. Put it in gear. Nice turning radius. Now, let's see if we can stop the El Pasoans from killing me on my way home. And we're going to go over that mountain. Sitting down like this, I feel like I should have my seatbelt on. I didn't think much of the wind as a factor considering my other bike. But yeah, it's louder.
Oh, that part's too loud.
Okay, here's the deal. The bike is extreme. I love it. It's going to take some getting used to because of the steering, and if I hold on too stiff, you would think that any little move you make on the bars, the wheels, but they immediately move. I mean, feedback is direct. So if you hold too stiff, every time you want to take a little gradual, every time you make a jerk with your shoulders, it's going to jerk the wheels, and the faster you're going, the more it's going to feel. Now, that in and of itself wouldn't be a problem. It's just that it starts your body to rolling, and if your body rolls left, you're going to jerk to bring yourself back up straight. But that motion will, if you're too tight with your arms, is going to translate into your arms, which is going to translate into the steering, which is going to make your body move even more. So at some point, you're going to feel like you're on a boat that's trying to throw you off. Of course, you're not, the trike isn't going anywhere. But you keep it up, you will be. So I'm still on econo mode. I guess I'm not as experienced as some of the other riders who have done videos, but I'd like to consider myself halfway decent as far as being able to ride a motorcycle. But if you ride a trike like you ride a motorcycle, you're going to have a problem. I had a similar problem when I had my first cruiser, and then I bought my first race bike. And the first day I drove it, I dropped it because I tried to ride it like I rode my cruiser. They don't turn the same, they don't act the same, and if you drive one without being flexible enough to understand the differences, you're going to get into trouble. Didn't get any trouble with this one because, of course, it's 3 wheels and it behaves itself. It tries to fight stupid, but I'm an overachiever. So I love it. I can't wait to start putting modifications on it, purely for looks, because I don't get into racing or doing crazy stunts and stuff. So most of my modifications are going to be personalizing it, making it look better. Like I said, there are a ton of videos out there on the F3 Spider. I just wanted to put my little view on it because there's so many others out there. The Smoaks, I think that's that. I know I'm pronouncing their name wrong. I will go ahead and put a link to their website. Were a big inspiration. They had me biting at the bit to get on one of these. When he does his little test rides around, it's just like, I want one, I want it. And there are so many others who I cannot even begin to name, but they are the channel that really increase. I've always liked Spyders since the first day they came on the scene, but their videos just made me want it now, right damn now. The other video that kind of influenced me, I was going to buy the Ryker because I didn't want to spend the money for the Spider. I was going to buy a Ryker. The whole incident with the wheel falling off, there's a man with a video for that. I probably put a link for him too. Even though it's before I get all the comments, I know part of that is his fault for riding it so long with a problem. Got it. I know that part of that is from the dealership, who probably didn't put it together perfectly right. Got it. I know part of that is a design issue. It shouldn't be that easy, susceptible to that many oops, because every owner of anything is going to make an oops. And the designers are supposed to design anticipating the end user's oops. After all, we're the people who bought it. We didn't do you a favor by buying it. We did you a favor by buying it. So you're supposed to design around the monkeys. We are the monkeys. So you don't make it easy for the monkeys to tear up your equipment, because that will give your equipment a bad name. So I do think Can-Am could have done better on the design of the Ryker as far as those wheels are concerned. I know I haven't seen anybody else with the incident, and the only other incident I've heard on a Ryker is a man who flipped his going backwards. He totally admits it had nothing to do with the design of the bike. It has everything to do with physics and the monkey who was on it. He clearly says, don't be a monkey. He clearly says how he was a monkey. He clearly says how not to be a monkey. So that lesson
is learned for all of us. It was a teaching moment. I watched the video, even though I don't have a Ryker, just to remind myself, physics are physics are physics. It's really hard to design out of them. So there is some monkey business that even I can do driving like grandma on that F3, and his video reminds me you can push the limits, but the limits push back, and when they do, you might not like what they push you into. So the wheel falling off to me was a learning experience, not so much in that, oh, the Ryker is terrible. It was just a learning experience that no product is perfect first time out the gate. The Spider, when it first debuted, had problems. They redesigned it, they fixed it, and I feel like now they've got a beautiful product. Aside from the clunky noise on reversing or the gear shifting, that might be totally normal. I'll find out. I'm not like I'm selling the bike. I'm going to find out. So I feel it's just a great product. Just a great product. The Ryker, when I went to go get it, they didn't have any. You might have noticed that Sanitary Motorsports, they sold out of them like, so many potato chips out of a bag, gone. And I was standing next to the bike I really wanted, just didn't want to pay for. And I was just standing there so long, and it started talking to me, and I heard it, and it was like, buy me, buy me, buy me. And I was like, no, you evil. So I resisted. I did not buy the one that was calling to me. It was a manual. I wanted a semi-automatic. So I held out for the semi-automatic. The wheel falling off was just an indication to me, no one gets anything right first time out the box. And if you get close to getting it right, you still leave room for the monkeys, who will find a way to bring the defect or bring the short sight into large sight. Most people wouldn't have driven it that long. So far, this dealership, I think they followed the instructions on assembly, so I don't expect to have the problem. I can't have the problem on a Spider. It doesn't have pins; it's bolted. But I wouldn't expect to have the problems even if it was a Ryker. It sounds like it's a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think that dealership will ever have that problem again. If they do, just shame on them. Shame on them. And if the blogger ever gets another Ryker, I doubt he'll ever have the problem again. Again, if he lets something like that go again, shame on him. But I think for everyone involved, at least for the dealership and the rider, I think those two entities out of the three, it should not happen again. One has been put on a notice. The other one has felt the risk to his life and now knows exactly what to look for. If you don't believe me, watch this video. I know what to look for, and I don't even own one. And other people, other dealerships, the Stokers, I know I'm getting in their room. Don't shoot me. I know they have done videos on how it comes apart and everything. There's another video that he takes the wheel completely apart to show you just how it does. So there are several videos out there. So if you own a Ryker, go buy it. I mean, if you want a Ryker, go buy it. Watch the videos and watch them as a learning caveat that, it's not rocket science. Look for these things. Keep an eye on these things. Pretty much that's it on the Ryker. Spider. Love it. I'm definitely going to go to Lamonster Garage. I'm already registered on it, and that's for mods and accessories. Already got stuff in the wish list. Slingmods, love them. I already have in the pipe stuff coming my way. They have the videos to put it in. I feel totally confident. Same with Lamonster Garage. He has the videos to put it in, and you can really personalize this gear. This video was predominantly made for my grandkids because it lets them watch it. We don't live near each other. There's no other way. It's a little long. I'll make any other videos much shorter. Just wanted to say, hi Victor, hi Liam, hi Charles. They're not old enough to ride. Oldest being 13. But let me just say, if I die, you get the Spider. You would absolutely love it. You would just love it. Liam, if I die, your mother gets to use my money and buy you a Ryker. I think you would love the green army one. It would be perfect. I mean, you just, I look at you and I think that is a green army Ryker rider right there. Just perfect for you. And of course, Charles, I guess you get the meanest and baddest tricycle we can find for you, considering you're like 4 years old. Probably getting your age wrong. I'm grandfather, I can do that. So, hey guys, hi.